We have been monitoring the situation on the 737 MAX right after the Lion Air crash in Indonesia, and even after that we had put in place some additional safety protocols to ensure that we had taken all the necessary steps to ensure passenger safety. So we had done that right after Lion Air, and then of course when the Ethiopian crash happened, the safety regulators or the policymakers in the ministry, all of us have been following what has been happening very closely. We have been in discussions with the airlines, we have been in discussions with the regulators around the world, and of course we have been looking to make sure that we had the right measures in place to be able to ground the aircraft, take whatever necessary steps are required to fix it, and then bring it back up again if we felt that they were safe. So we wanted to make sure that we were doing it in an orderly way. We were doing it in a way that was consistent with what regulators around the world were doing. And so when we were reassured that we had all of that in place, that's when we took the decision. But of course, we have been monitoring it continuously all along.
No, fair point indeed, sir. But before I go any further, what finally made you make the decision? I know you were speaking to regulators, but it was a technical decision so to make in favor of grounding the aircraft. There is still no conclusive data which proves what is particularly wrong with this make of the Boeing aircraft. So what finally made you take a decision? Just to be the devil's advocate, are you being preemptive? Are you being knee-jerk? I've got to get every side covered, and which is why I'm asking you a question. What finally made you make the decision?
No, we had to consider all sides of the issue. We had to make sure that it was a measured decision that obviously put safety first, but also ensured that when we took the decision, we knew what to do about these planes. And that's essentially what we needed conviction around. And of course, as that matter became clearer to regulators around the world, they started to obviously put in their restrictions, their decision to ground. And then once we had that confidence ourselves and we knew exactly what to do, that's when we took the decision and we moved forward. And these are, of course, very technical matters. We had to be talking to the technical experts, and it was a decision made by the technical experts, by the safety experts, that prompted this decision.